Hello everybody and welcome to the HTFRA 90s Are All That Cup Series. Here we are, the next to last race here at Phoenix International Raceway for the running of the Checker 500. The points are very close and intense, and this race might set up who's going to be competing for the title in Atlanta in the season finale. Starting on the pole today, it is Michael White. On the outside is Maxwell Clockworth. Starting third is Avi Saxon. Fourth is Jacob Lawler. Starting 5th is the 51 of Jacob Cook, and 6th is the 28 John McNamara. 7th is the 9 of Chris Kyle, and 8th is the 3 of Pete Shue. 9th is the 57 Matt Taylor, and rounding out the top 10, the 15 Ryan McLemore. And now without further ado, let's hear those famous words in motorsports.
Drivers, start your engines!
Now the cars are rolling off the track. And now here we go. Michael White leads us to 25 laps in the Phoenix Desert. Next to last race, but who will compete for the title? We're about to find out here, and the green flag is going to be out at Phoenix. We're underway. Oh wow, great start here as they're 4 wide already, and Maxwell Clockworth has wrecked out the 1. Wow. What a way to start off the season. I mean the series. No, not the series, the race. I apologize. Caution's out, another spin with Jacob Cook and Chris Kyle. Oh, Dylan Young's upside down. Oh boy. Wow. Young upside down, 25 upside down. My goodness, a lot of drivers dumped. Oh boy. Oh boy, wow. My goodness. Wow. Very interesting. Well, let's get first to Dylan Young. Let's see what happened with the 4 car. He flipped over. And now the 9 and the 51 you see here, they spin. Young had nowhere to go, and he spins out as well. The 10 clobbers him, and that's how he flips over. The 28 is also hit in the turn. And wow, what a hit by Dylan Young. Yikes. Wow, what a hit. And the 25 is also spinning around. And he goes all around. Wow. And the 30 is also, and well, some people and the others got damage. They're all spun out. And Maxwell Clockworth, here, let's see what happened with him. No, there was the 1 actually. We should concern about the 1. And there's Jacob Lawler spinning out as well. Here's what happened with Lawler and the team. Clockworth just he gets into the 1. They spin out. It held up a lot of drivers. The 70 of Ralph Mason is held up, and there is the 3 of Pete Shue. He gets a bit of damage. Ralph Mason is clipped, and David Rochester is also spun out. Wow. They all get dumped below. Rod Houston is hit. Wow. My goodness. This has been a very interesting race. Wow, that was really, really big. Never thought it'd be too big, but never be too big. Anyway, a lot of drivers retired. I think a lot of the field, almost half the field did retire. Yep, half the field did. Austin Ogo, Zach Flickinger, Ben Cannon, Corey Decker, Madoka Suge, Andre Cave, Ralph Mason, Eli Sachs, Chris Kyle, Alex Ragu, Sky Commons, John McNamara, Dylan Young, Brad Johnson, Justin Tallampass, Kyle Livingston, Rod Houston, and Jacob Lawler are the ones have retired, and that leaves only the top 22 drivers left in the field. As we're going to get green again, Michael White leads us to the strike. Now the 66 Abbey Sachs, and look at this, here he comes for the move. Oh, White hits the wall a little bit. Sachs gets some room. We're clean, surprisingly. And now the 66 is also, now here he comes for the lead. And Abbey Sachs will get the lead, and the 94 Matt Dixon's gonna follow. Whoa, side by side. They're moving all over the place. Some going to pits. There's a spin. There's a spin in the back. That's Pichu spinning. Pichu has just spun. And that's gonna bring out the caution. Now here comes a race to the line between the 66 and 94. Uh-oh, here he comes. To the final turn, Abbey Sachs hits the wall, and that's going to give the lead to Matt Dixon. Wow. Let's get back to Pichu, though. He was the one that spun out. Let's see. So I guess he was clipped by Sam Young in the turn. Yes, he was clipped by Sam Young in the turn, and right there. And this is around the final turn. They clipped the wall, and then Young was just right there to spin Pichu out on the turn. That brought out the caution. Definitely did bring out the caution there. And yeah, that was just a lonely Pichu for spinning out. Yikes. And that was why the caution came out. Oh wow, Rochester, I don't know what he's doing on the track. I'm not sure what he's doing back still on the track after smoking, and don't know why how he missed his pit stall, but yikes. Yikes. Better get back up to speed. I don't think he's going to be able to finish the race. The others are going to be able to finish, but not Rochester. He just retired with an ignition problem, with an ignition. So that he's out of the race, and that brings us to 21 cars left on the track. And that's almost half the field left, and we're halfway done with the race. How weird is that? We're back to green flag. I apologize for going a little bit too quick. Here comes Shane Ray to get second away, but Michael White tries to follow him as well. And their three-wide battle for that third spot, that's not going to look good. Oh, it's not good. Shane Ray just spun out. Yikes. Shane Ray just spun out. My goodness. And the caution is out. And they're going to race to the line. No, they're not going to race to the line, so they just took it. So they're not going to race it to the line. This has been a huge wreck fest. Abbey Sachs, your new leader, after a huge mix-up here in the final corner on the almost the same turn that Pichu spun out in the last caution. And this is what happened to Shane Ray. And Shane Ray is there. You see, he hits the wall right about here, and he gets into the 20 Michael White. And then there's Maxwell Clockworth getting a piece as well. They all spin out in the back. Yikes. Wow. That was a big spin. Surprisingly, no one has retired from the wrecks in the back. A little surprised about that. And we're going green again here. And I thought we had another spin. I do apologize for going a little too fast on the green. And now Avi Sachs and Michael White battling for the lead. Oh, hits the wall and Avi Sachs is getting loose on the back. Oh boy. And I think Fergus just spun out. And I think Bob Fergus just spun out. Oh no, he didn't. He saved it. Wow. An interesting turn of events, and Xavier Livingston's your leader. No caution. Very surprised on that result. 6 to go. Wow. For Wyden. Oh boy. 20 gets a piece as well. Oh my goodness. And the caution's out. And that's why. And there's the 90 getting hit. The 21 still leading. That's Xavier Livingston. Does he have another shot here? Gonna be 5 to go when they hit the stripe. We might have ourselves a one-lap duel after this. That's what he needs, and he's gonna get one. Really close racing. I mean, wow. Very interesting. Now let's see what happened on that caution. Wow, there's a lot. There's Leo Walker getting a piece. And Ryan McLemore spun out. Oh boy. That was even worse than I thought. And look at the 15, and yikes, he spins, he gets clipped there. The 98 and the 27 is also clipped. There's the 73. The others try to avoid it. But it was enough. The 11 and 30 get hit as well. That was a big pile up in the back, and yeah, that was the caution. Yikes. Very interesting finishing race here, as wow, that's a lot. We'll see if there's going to be a few laps left here in Phoenix. And boy, oh boy, has this been really interesting here. A Wreckfest takes out half the field here at... I knew this was going to happen, and there was a lot of damage in bumper-to-bumper racing. And let's see if there's going to be a one-lap shootout. And there will be a one-lap shootout, so... here you go, folks. A one-lap shootout here in Phoenix to decide the winner. It's either Xavier Livingston, Dakota Erickson, or any of these other drivers. We will see. Here we go. The green and white flag are out. 1 to go here at Phoenix. Erickson gonna get the lead. Here he comes for the 33. Can Denhart have a shot here? Gonna pass by, and 33 has the lead. Here comes 42. Off final turn. Who's gonna make it to the front? And here comes the final turn, and it's going to be Dakota Erickson winning it at Phoenix. And Dakota Erickson wins. What a race. Was there a wreck in the back? Sort of. Maybe. Oh, there was a smoke in the back, but doesn't matter. The race is already over. Well, we're not even going to go back to look at it. So, what a race for Dakota Erickson. He wins it here at Phoenix. Then Matty Denhart is second again. Xavier Livingston is third. Shane Ray and Avi Sachs are top 5. Michael White 6th. Bob Fergus 7th. Matt Taylor 8th. Matt Clockworth 9th. And Theo Stiegel 10th. And here's the rest of the field. They all wrecked. And I'm surprised all 3 of TA2 drivers survived it. Wow. So congratulations to Dakota Erickson at the win. And here is the standings heading into Georgia. Here is a scenario here. You see, as Bob Fergus is the de facto leader heading into Phoenix. If we were to end the season, right now, Fergus would be declared the champion since Luke Walker is ineligible for the title, since he is a TA2 driver, along with Leia Walker and Pichu. So it's going to be pretty much a battle between Bob Fergus and Avi Sachs for the title, and it's intense. They're behind 8 points each. They're behind each other by 8 points. Just 8 points separates Bob Fergus and Avi Sachs from the title. Ryan McLemore is going to be a long shot for him to make a title run. It's going to be a miracle. Shane Ray, it's going to be a really long shot, and those below might be eliminated. Michael White, Max Clockworth, Andre Caven, 9, and Leia's ineligible anyway, so she's mathematically eliminated already. Pretty close championship race it'll be at the end. And before we get to that, more info about that, here are the one drivers 21st and below. So again, an interesting scenario. Since Luke Walker is ineligible for the championship title, it'll be against Bob Fergus and Avi Sachs for the championship. We'll keep an eye on these two drivers here for the battle here in Atlanta. We might keep an eye on McLemore if he does make a significant progress. But Fergus and Sachs might have to finish below, way below for McLemore to even have a shot. So anyway, it'll be a battle between those two as we head over to the Atlanta Journal 500 as the season finale of the HTFRA 90s Are All That Cup Series. We're going to be in Atlanta, folks, so it's going to be some great racing, and I hope you guys stay tuned for that. So I'll see you guys later.